Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Plaster. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Periscope and all the things at Amber Plaster. And this is my lovely co-host from AfterBuzz TV, Renee Ariel. Say hi.
Hey guys!
And where can they follow you on all the things?
All the things. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Renee Ariel, as well as YouTube at Renee Ariel.
Heck yeah. And she also has a really awesome blog.
Oh, catslipstickla.com.
I'll put it in the links in the description too, in case you're interested in her dating life, which we all are. I'm into it.
Thanks, Amber.
I date vicariously through it, so it's fine. So we actually covered episode 5 of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, which is apparently a fan favorite, apparently from, you know, the extensive studies that I've done, the fan favorite film.
I liked this one more than the last one. I would give it like an 8.5. There were better relationship dynamics in this one. I loved just like seeing Han Solo and Princess Leia act together. I thought that was really fun. Even though some parts of it are like, some parts of the relationship annoyed me, but I loved watching it. Like, it was fun. That extra element to the movie really helped. And then seeing Yoda, I completely forgot he existed, and I knew, and then...
I kind of forgot too.
Right? And you just have that revelation. So that was really cool. And then, of course, it's there because that iconic moment when my man, Darth Vader, tells his dear son that he's his father, and then chops off his hand. So
rude. Maybe I'll change my mind on this when I have had some time to think about it and rewatch the film. But right now I'm gonna give it an 8, only because I don't want to rate it lower than the last one because I enjoy the relationship dynamic. But I don't feel like it was better because maybe I was hoping for more. I was hoping for more of a steamy relationship between Han and Leia. Leia is still awkwardly kissing Luke when he's like incapacitated and like slobbering, which just felt completely unmotivated to me and stupid. And I just feel like Chewie interrupted a lot.
Don't get me started on Chewie. Darth Vader in this movie was like for sure my highlight. Oh gosh, he's the best.
The costuming is great. I really enjoyed the kind of quilted white icy hoth clothing that they got going on. I also enjoyed the fact that Yoda climbs onto Luke, who looks very different this film, which we found out because the actor Mark Hamill got in a bad car accident. His face got jacked up and he broke his like facial bones, which I did not know, but his face does look different in this movie, which is why he gets swiped by the abominable snowman in the beginning. So like I like that they tried to explain that away. I really enjoyed the Jedi training with Yoda and the one-handed handstand, and then like where Yoda's having his little claws as a backpack, and I was like, oh my gosh, they should totally make a yoga backpack, and all the fans were like, they have them. And then later Chewie rescues 3PO and is carrying him like a backpack, so I like the kind of like duplicity of seeing
backpack
that.
trend.
Yeah, I liked it. I think I know the answer.
Chewie. Every single time something goes wrong, it's just every time. Yeah, he like destroys things every time. I cannot. I know people love him. I get that. I respect that. But I don't get it. I don't like him in this movie. Oh my god, him, the whole movie just whining.
Yeah, get it together, Chewie. I think the low point for me was the awkward, terribly written love story between Leia and Han. That like, it gets better, and then she kisses him as if they've been married for 3 years. They're like, I don't like you, I don't like you.
And then like,
and then nothing, and then she's like, hey, whatever, sup. And you're like, what is happening with this chemistry? Are we supposed to be rooting for them, or are we not? It's just so frustrating. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, but it's very annoying, and it's hard to like root for somebody's like relationship when it's just so hot and cold, and not like in a friends will they won't they way, just like clearly not thought about. It was just like a brushed over romance, and it's just really irritating, and I really don't like the fact that she keeps kissing Luke. Why are you kissing Luke? Stop it! You're clearly not into him. And also like he gets like incapacitated, his hand is cut off, he's passed out, and she's like, let me kiss you right on your open mouth right as you're passing out.
Yeah,
leave him alone. No woman would ever do that.
No.
Ever.
No.
And even if you were attracted to him, which we all know you're not attracted to Luke, we all know that. He's sick, dude. Like, he's not feeling well. Do you think that's hot? Do you really think that's hot? I'm so frustrated. And also, I think it's really interesting that she's called Princess Leia, even though her king and queen died supposedly on Alderaan, and she doesn't get upgraded to being a queen, but okay.
Yeah, what up with that?
Unless we missed it somewhere.
We could have missed it.
I mean, Han does call her Your Majesty here and there, like kind of jabbing at her, which I like. And they were totally hot together when he was like grabbing her hand.
Oh, that, yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
There were moments I really liked with that.
And then C-3PO messes it up.
He was also a little late for sometimes in during this one, which was
I found it a little bit harder to like my boy 3PO in this movie.
And she last video, you heard her. She loved 3PO.
Yeah.
But this movie was a little annoying. Like, don't mess up the sexual tension that's finally slightly being released. Like, stop it, 3PO.
Come on, read the room.
Back off.
Read the room, 3PO.
Read the room.
Read the room.
I knew the I am your father thing was coming because everyone knows that. Even if you've never seen the movie, we all know that was happening.
It's the most famous line of the movie.
Yeah. I was just like, which movie is it going to happen in? I was thinking maybe the next one, whatever. But
we didn't know it was going to be this movie.
We didn't know.
We guessed it would be the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But, so that was kind of, I guess, a surprise. But the big surprise is that Luke casually gets his hand chopped off by his dad. That was the biggest surprise for me. And then, yeah, that was probably it for me.
I thought it was really interesting that there's no other bad guys, just Vader. Like they couldn't fight like a Boba Fett in between hitting Vader, like no one. Okay. I feel like this is well known, but I was really surprised that Han gets frozen in carbonite. I did like the bit where she was like, "I love you," and he was like, "I know," and we were like, "Oh, okay."
Really? Because that's not what you're supposed to say back to that.
I mean, it was kind of rude, and yet at the same time, I was like, okay.
I'm like, fine, get frozen in carbonite. Bye, bitch. See you later.
I don't know, I kind of liked it, but also it was super rude. But they've been like
teasing each
other back and forth, even though I don't really buy, again, their relationship is very weird to me that 2 years have passed. Supposedly 2 years have passed and they
nothing
haven't.
happened.
And like no makeout session. Like have they just been separated? I don't know. I find their relationship very unstable and I'm concerned. But yeah, I didn't know that he got frozen. So for me, I was like, oh no, oh. And then like he gets frozen and it like knocks him over backwards with a thud. And it's like a really ugly rendition of Harrison Ford's face. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
They couldn't even have him looking badass. He was like.
I liked this one a lot, and now I feel like I'm getting to know the characters so much more, so I'm excited to see where the storyline is going to go, whereas when I first started Star Wars, I didn't know any of these people. I didn't understand the plot. I didn't understand what a Jedi was. There's so much I didn't understand, but now that I do, and I'm like starting to get to know these characters, I'm just like getting pumped for the next movies. Honestly, I am.
I didn't like the long fight scenes, but I know other people do, and I was also kind of admiring like the beautiful explosions in this one that like were even more cotton candy, especially in Cloud City.
Oh,
than
Cloud
normal.
City was nice.
Yeah, I liked it. At first it was a little bit jarring because it was so like pretty.
I was like, what a pretty sunset.
Yeah.
Like if I were there, like I'd totally Instagram it, you know?
Yeah. Also, still slightly concerned that even like in Cloud City, there are no women.
Where are the women at?
If Leia's the only woman, how is she not getting like raped everywhere? I'm sorry, this is just like impossible. How is she the only woman on like the whole galaxy?
Anywhere.
Did they kill all the women? Hopefully the next movie will be better for like women's rights.
Yes. Please.
It was like jarring how many men were in this movie. I was like, but how did they procreate? There was an extra at the very beginning of this movie who was like, beep, bloop, bloop on the computers.
Oh,
I was like, we get an extra.
extra. No, I'm talking about Luke's adopted
mom. She gets a few lines in the very beginning of the movie.
But that's it.
Oh, I didn't like the abominable snowman. I understand why the abominable snowman was needed, but it looked really cheesy and Muppet-like to me, like more than anything else.
See, I liked the abominable snowman more than I liked the dinosaur kangaroos because of how like weird they were moving, because it was like that.
Oh, that
really bugged me.
Yeah.
Yeah, where at least the Muppet abominable snowman like moved consistently because it was like literally just like a costume. I appreciate that more so than like the weird effects that were like moving.
But it was really cool though, seeing him use the Force for the first time.
Yes.
His lightsaber. That was probably my favorite.
We were both like, it's the Force! He's gonna use the Force. Like, we got into it.
Yeah. Poor Luke. Luke has had a really bad day in this film. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will have the next video up very soon, and it will be on this playlist on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and subscribing and sharing, and you know, I will be in the comment sections. Renee will be in the comment as well. We know we're ridiculous, so we're even thankful that you're watching this. And if you're watching this for the first time, holler at me. I know what you're going through.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye. They see me rolling. They hating.
Well, doing it and doing it and doing it well. We're delirious. Okay.
A little bit. It's been a long time. It's been a long day.
3PO has zero chill. And I like it. I just kind of wish that, like, maybe Han would kind of smack him out of the way. Well, my cat is meowing now, so I guess we should stop the video.
Time to play, Amber. It's time to play with her. Not like where the hell are all.
Did they all die? Did, like, all women die? Are they all being held?
Because good luck creating more people. Good luck with
how? I just humans. Like, it just technically doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. I don't get it.
I don't understand.